Welcome back to Asking for a Friend. Welcome back. Oh my God. Technology. So we just did, the other day, we recorded a brilliant episode.
I loved it.
Loved it. We were talking about red flags.
Yeah.
And the levels, and we unpacked it. We want to hear about your red flags. The camera.
When you need it the most, and that's the thing about the technology. When you need it the most, technology will let you down.
It knows exactly what it's doing. I think people underestimate it and they're like, no, you just gotta do it right. The first part of the conversation, which was basically us just kind of brainstorming it and just having our own fun, that was all recorded beautifully. But it seemed like immediately when I was about to say, welcome back, it's just too much. So please do not tune out, actually tune in, because I'm going to insert the audio on our logo. We're Asking for a Friend podcast logo. So just please do listen up. Please do make
put
it
on some earphones, go take a walk.
Just, you know what you do? Open it in the one tab
100%.
and then move on to the other tabs and then just go for a walk. It's a really, really nice topic because we really, really would like to hear from you. So enjoy the episode.
Cheers, guys. We're going off topic. Let's go. Asking for a friend.
I want to ask for my friend.
Talk.
So we always constantly, as women, right? Like we always like, it's a red flag, you know, in the Domailala Eli, red flags. Can't talk after 8 p.m. Red flags. So there's different kinds of red flags and all of that stuff.
I got you.
I want to know, and it really got me thinking, do brothers have red flags?
Yeah.
I mean, and I guess, not just like the regular old stuff, because like, I'm just talking about like, because as women, you know, if he doesn't pay for the bill, if he asks you, if he says drive yourself, if he says this, it's a red flag. He might not have money. It's a what? It's a this, it's a that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the deeper, you know, more substantial stuff other than the...
So we're not talking about the superficial. If she's wearing a weave, you know, then
red
she
flag,
might be
bald.
expensive.
Or she might be bald.
She might be.
And if you really, really... you know, have a, you know, like, do you understand? So there's those kind of things.
We do have red flags.
Okay.
I think as guys, we're not as vocal as the sisters.
Right.
You said something and it was just a throwaway comment. And I've been trying to tell the gents, so good say, it sounds very superficial, but it's a deep one. So let's say she is expecting drinks or whatever, and she's expecting you to pay whatever the case is.
Yeah.
So the superficial on the surface is like that she's demanding and she wants a lot of money, or she wants a certain lifestyle. And if I don't, then she says, oh my God, Penson is so stingy.
Right.
There is a deeper red flag to that.
Okay.
The deeper red flag is that the mere fact that someone calls you stingy, that means that person is entitled. You know, you don't want to be with an entitled person in any space.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not just talking about from a romantic, so I always try and tell people, don't say someone is stingy. Yeah. You know, how am I going to say you stingy with your money?
It's my money.
It's not our money.
Nah.
So if I ever say, yo, but Rose, you stingy, what led to that conversation?
Yeah.
Where did we get to a point where I can say you stingy?
Yeah.
You know, how did we get here?
Yeah, that you got so entitled
that when you said no to whatever your thing, I'm calling you stingy.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a heck of a lot of these things. You know, there's the stingy one, there's the just give me a couple of examples.
Mainly it's the stingy one, because there's so many levels to all of that.
I can't. And
it's the stingy one. There's the what is it, like dodgy? Yeah.
Nabo?
Yeah.
If you're a sister and you're making your own bank,
yeah,
I've never heard those sisters complaining about another man's wallet publicly in a space like that. It's normally something that they discuss with too.
Right.
You know, but like I've never heard. It's always like broke on broke.
Yeah.
You know, because you'll hear broke guys complaining about because you know. No, because Cheetah is broke, and Naya, he's also feeling a type of way because at the same time, no sister is entitled. You know, so the only way it kind of balances is if guy got gang cash and then no sister is demanding. Cheetah has no money and sister
it's okay. Yeah.
You know, which you don't want.
Yeah.
You almost want them to balance each other out.
Each other.
But I hear females all the time. Oh my God, he's broke. He's so stingy. I'm like, sister, why are you entitled to his money?
Yeah.
Like, if he has no money, how does that affect you?
Yeah.
Like, it's like me saying to someone, oh, the guy doesn't have any socks. It's his problem.
And
I've got socks.
Yeah.
Like, my feet are warm.
Yeah. I'm
like,
over here.
I'm over here.
Yeah.
You know, I heard you talking about load shedding. I didn't really comment. I was like, oh, sucks to be her.
Yeah, like, it affects us, right?
It doesn't affect me at all.
Too bad.
I'm like,
we was in the lights.
I'm saying to people are like, because people are sending me all this thing about stage 2 load shedding.
Yeah.
I was like,
okay. Sorry, guys. Not me.
I'm not me.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'll send y'all screenshots.
I'm like, you will still be seeing my, well, as long as your phone is on.
Yeah. And
you will still see the status is getting uploaded.
Yeah. It doesn't change.
It doesn't change how I move.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so like.
So we are constantly, like, as we were saying before, is that we're constantly projecting those things onto ourselves and onto other people.
That's the deeper aspect of it.
Right.
And that's what you try and say to people, males and female.
Yeah.
Those are the red flags you should be looking at.
Yes.
You know, the red flag isn't the weave.
Nah.
You know, that's like so surface level.
Yeah.
You know, even if it's a 10,000 rand weave.
Yeah.
She could have gotten herself.
Yeah.
You know,
and she could have saved months for that. So you don't even know. It's not that she's spending 10,000 a pop at a time.
So again, we're talking about a deeper level when we're starting to talk about relationships. We're not
Right.
just talking about at surface level.
Yes.
Because at surface levels, if you're wearing scrubs, I think you're a doctor.
Yeah.
At surface level, if I see you dreads and you've got a t-shirt with Bob Marley, I think you smoke weed. That's at the surface level.
Yes.
We all get that. But now we're trying to unpack the deeper type of, red flag.
Red flag.
Again, at surface level, you're wearing a short dress, you have heavy makeup, you've got a weave on, you only drink certain bottles. At surface level, Slay Queen, gets herself a man with cash to do that. That's surface level.
Yes.
Sure, people run away or people get attracted to all of those signs. But at a deeper level, once you get to know her, there's things that she will say that will red flags.
Right.
So once you sit with this lady that's dressed and you've labeled her Slay Queen, if she starts complaining about that guy stingy and that guy stingy, that already tells you she is entitled. She is definitely entitled. But she could be sitting there and she could be talking about her own things. Doesn't mean that
she just wanted to look that way on that day. So
that day, or this is just how she looks. And then she calls a bottle or whatever, and you're like, oh snap, and she pays for her own bottle. You're like, oh my gosh. She dresses this way because she likes to dress this way, and she spends her cash the way she wants to spend her cash. You'll hear guys, oh, he's stingy, he must be a broke guy. I know so many stingy guys with stack to the roof. They got so much cash. They're not stingy, they just won't spend it on you.
Why are you entitled?
You're not worth them. Sissy, I'm literally sitting here. I'm enjoying a beer. Like, you guys came, like, it's me and it's Rose. And now Rose comes with her friends. I'm taking Rose out. I have my little beer. I've gotten her whatever she needed. Now I must buy you guys a bottle. Your friend is so stingy.
And if you don't, I'm stingy. But
and then your stingy friend is broke. Rose, you must stop chilling with broke guys. So again, those are the little red flags that we pick up on. I a sensitive topic when you talk about GBV and what's been happening right now with the whole black coffee and like people were talking about the whole case that she opened for abuse, and then I read this thing that said watch out how your partners are discussing the assault case, because those could be red flags. I'm like, so now if I disagree with what Entle is saying, I'm a potential abuser. I can't have an opinion without that being a red flag. Do you know what a red flag is for an abuser? Getting hit. Let me tell you something, because a lot of them abusers, you won't point at them at Pick and Pay.
You won't ever.
You
won't ever. You could be in an office full of cheetahs who are the best people that you've ever met, most intelligent, most gentleman-looking,
saying all the right things that you want to say about the Entle black coffee thing. At home, this guy's giving the people's elbow. And you you try and say, no, you don't look at the surface red flag. Because I'm very aggressive and I speak my mind. And I know I've been called all types of things. I've been called xenophobic, I've been called homophobic and whatever. And every time I'm given those labels, it's always the people that represent that label that come to protect me, and they say, you look at it surface level. Penson is Penson. Just because he said something about a lady from Zim, he is still going to the lady from Zim to get his nails done.
did.
You know,
Yeah.
like you looking at it like, yo, but here. Nah, that's surface level.
Yeah.
The real problem are the people that aren't saying anything and are busy giving people a beat down
Yes.
in the CBDs.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Burning their houses, chasing them out.
The problems are the ones that are raping these women, saying they want to turn them.
Benson is so
There's
homophobic.
the
He said a slur. Ooh. And Lapo, man, I'm always in trouble for saying slurs.
Yes, slurs.
I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Like, you need to get to know me and then realize what the red flags are.
Yes.
The slur is not a red flag. Game who is saying a stupid joke that you pick, that's not a red flag. Get to know him and then you get to see the real thing.
Right.
And that's the same thing with Amachita and Abosis. Like, let's try and unpack and get deeper into it. What is this person really saying?
Yeah.
Not what they're trying to say and go home and assume.
Yeah.
What are they
Or what
really
you think
saying?
they're implying.
Guys try and we sit down and we say just look at her properly.
Yeah.
You know, I know she's this and this and this, and you're saying that these are red flags. These aren't just red flags.
Yeah.
You know, you were saying, no, I think she's so assertive. Or no, the topic that you guys brought up demanded for her to.
Yes, to be that way. Yeah.
But did you see that what the traits that you were seeking for? Maybe let's say he's a traditionalist guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
The traits that you're looking for, because we were Brian, she was very vocal on the topic because she's also very smart, smarter than you, I can tell you.
Right.
But those traits that you're looking for, when was she dished for you, boy?
Yeah.
And she brought you food. Like, what is that in front of
everyone?
What is that telling you?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Or it was a situation where it was the opposite, whatever the case is. I'm like, for what you are seeking,
yeah,
that should have been a red flag.
Yeah.
For what you are seeking,
yeah,
that should have been a red flag. Other people didn't see it,
right?
You know, but you need to be able to sift through the glitters, sift through the non-entities. Would see like, you know, you say you want Muntas Fazan and Jana. Did you see that she drank until she chatted all over herself?
Yeah.
You know, that it happened the fourth time.
Yeah.
You only met her last month. And it happens consistently. That should be the red flag.
That's your red flag.
When you saw it as, oh no, we are pools. Oh no, there's nothing wrong with the pools. You unpack it deeper.
Yeah.
Don't just look at surface level. You know. But I think it's a hard one, especially when you telling a machita, because a lot of times a machita know everything.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to tell someone who knows everything about what you think is a red flag. You know, I see little things. I always like, bruh, like that's a 10th guy that's hugging your girl. Like, I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's not a red flag.
Yeah.
And there's like,
there's a little communication in
there. There's a little communication that is needed right there. If I'm going out with my girl and this is the 10th nigga that's hugging her, I'll need a bit of communication. Yeah. I'm not saying let her go. Versa. I'm not saying let her go.
Yeah.
Because that's the problem. When people say red flag, they say balega.
Yeah.
No, don't run.
Yeah.
You know.
Unpack.
Why are you
That's
why
I get you like even these little things of like, oh, in the Delala Eli. Like he wakes up.
I'm diabetic.
Yeah.
My sugar's low.
Let me tell
you
what.
I'm tired.
I dated a newsreader who woke up at like the crack of dawn. He read the news at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And I mean, it wasn't a red flag, but like what I'm trying to explain is that it bothered me that nigga was out by 7 because he's getting up at 2.
Yeah, he's having a full day.
He's getting up at 2
a full day
a.m. and he's gonna get picked up at 3:30. He's gonna be at the studio reading the news, all of the stuff. So you have to just, you know, for everybody else, you know, like, oh, call him, let's go for drinks. No, he can't. He goes to bed early. So, hey,
nobody.
Sure, sis?
Nobody.
Ain't no man going to sleep at 7 p.m. and it's just like,
except?
No, you know what I mean? And without unpacking that, then we project those things in.
Yeah.
Then Bele, in the Telele Eli, a red flag type of thing, you know, because then we haven't really sort of unpacked those kind of things. So I do believe, Uguti, a lot of these things of red flags are very sort of superficial.
Yeah.
And also that they haven't been unpacked.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what we should do. We invite you and your friends that we should talk about like the red flags. So let's talk about some of the red flags that maybe you missed out on or something that you thought that you should have focused on instead of focusing on another red flag. And
I think the narrative leaving here is once you see the red flag, let's unpack.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
Let's unpack. And let's see Ngempela Guti, were you spot on?
Yeah.
You know, don't put yourself in harm's way. But were you spot on?
Yeah.
Or was there a justification and reason behind it?
Yeah.
That's all it is.
No, 100%. So let's hear from you. Let's hear from you and your friends, and if you are your friends
And
now,
your friends,
and your
friend.
So let's hear from everybody. So yeah, so I'm very, very interested in this because as you say, is that everything is sort of very super,
Yeah.
face.
And we have these lists.
Value,
This is a red flag. This is a red flag. This is a red
Yeah,
flag.
like
you'll never find a partner then.
yeah,
Let me
yeah.
tell
You see
you
me
will
like
never ever find a partner
correct
if all of
because-
this is just like what it is.
Because I would be a typical walking red flag,
Yeah.
30 plus, no
Yeah.
kids, by
Ooh,
myself.
that's a red. That's a red flag. That's a big old red flag. That's like
So
yo,
at the
that's like
red
9
flags, at the red flags,
yeah.
they call this a red flag. Okay, because but how so unpacky? Don't know what it is.
Because that's single. Ooh, I tell guys, ooh, single.
Yeah, because like
Single. That's the sound.
that's the sound of the red flag.
Single. How are you single?
Do you understand?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know those things. Why don't you have kids? Like,
But again, I'm not saying to people those on red flags, the weaves and
sure.
the this and that. That's not what I'm saying.
100%.
I'm just saying.
I'm
to
also
you-
not saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to, because maybe women that are maybe my age also alone, no kids and whatever. Maybe that is actually the choice
Yeah.
that they've made. So you
Yeah.
don't want a brother to go in and say, no, I don't want to judge her. But when he gets into, she's like, I actually don't want kids.
Yeah.
I don't want to get married, or I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
want this or whatever. So we're not saying that's not a red flag, but we're just saying that if you do see something
That you think
that
is a
you
red
think
flag.
is a red flag,
Let's unpack and
unpack
have
that.
that conversation. Yeah,
let's
that's
unpack.
perfect.
Let's talk about it.
That
So
makes
that's
perfect sense.
so that's what we're looking for.
Got his nails done. That's a red flag.
Red ass flag.
That nigga gay.
You understand me?
Well, I could be.
A little bit.
Well,
Yeah.
could be.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Ain't nothing wrong with
that.
that. Jump in my DMs and find out.
You understand? Am I really single?
I ain't single like
Yeah.
that. Jump in the DMs and find out. I'm ready.
Depends what kind of day it is.
Depends.
And what kind of single.
And ukuthi ungena kanjani.
Yeah, born in
Don't just be like, hey,
No, if you come in, then
No, then I'm like, hey,
yeah, no, but
so you got your nails done.
gently, yeah.
I'm like, and my toes too.
yeah.
And my toes too.
And I got a fade.
You know, a little fade there.
And I got a.
You know, just a little bit. You know, wearing fresh undies and
You
socks.
understand? Yeah.
Brand new out the
So-
box.
That's actually very, very interesting. Do you know what I do?
Yeah.
This is just a random fact.
Yeah.
I wear the same color underwear as my top.
You wearing black underwear right now?
I am. So every time. Like I start.
Spagat. Yeah,
I struggle, and for a very long time, I think from insecurities,
Yeah.
from a long time ago,
Yeah, yeah.
of no confidence, was that finding underwear that matches.
Yeah.
Because obviously,
Yeah.
packing
Blessed.
some serious
Blessed.
so to
Blessed.
it's only like now further on, once you become a model, you find those boutiques and you find those special people. But for a very long time, you ain't gonna find matching underwear. So you just find a nice,
What you can get.
comfortable bra and obviously comfortable undies. So I just thought to kind of, and this is very random information.
It's not
but-
random. I spend a while in the
But,
morning. I'm
yeah.
like, because it's about me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, these undies.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I look at these socks because sometimes my socks will match.
Yeah.
Like sometimes like I'm like gray on gray on gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
so or sometimes I just like I want to throw them off.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Zanga.
pink.
Pink.
Yeah, one.
Polka
But like
dot.
yeah, but polka dot.
Yeah.
But like again, it's not just because I know some guys and some ladies out there, they can just go sock draw,
Yeah.
panties.
I
Let's
struggle.
go.
Yeah.
I mean, I
struggle.
can't.
No, I struggle. And I'll even go as far as I'll be like, okay, if today I like pull this underwear and then I start to think, what happens on Thursday? Because I might want to wear a green top.
Let me tell you something. And you know, and this is I shouldn't say this because people are gonna eat my soul. This is so embarrassing.
So what you're about to say is what we're going to use as a snippet for this
You better not.
to the end.
Better not. Actually, I'm gonna say it offline. I'm gonna say it offline.
Keep watching. Maybe I'll include it in the clip. Who knows? But yeah, no. Okay, no. So we're gonna unpack those red flags
Yeah.
because I'm sure this is a red flag for some people as well. Because
They're
they're
like, what are you
tomorrow,
hiding?
tomorrow when they see me,
Guy.
tomorrow when they see me in a
He's got
brown top, like
secrets.
what kind of brown underwear ass wearing, like bizarre single ass no kid having, like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
So-
God. Red flags. Hundreds
going
of
off,
flags.
like he's calling his friend. He's like showing a brown
Painty.
Bra-
Brown.
brown. Again, guys,
Flag.
trying to search what does the color brown mean? It's a brown earth.
On her,
Fertile.
Erica Badu. Like, what's that? No ways.
Mother Nature.
Mother Nature,
No.
Jill Scott.
He's like, nah.
Indeed.
Yeah, so let's talk about these. Let's hear about your red flags. Remember to share, guys. If you share, like
follow,
like, share. Sharing is so much caring. We appreciate everybody that is here. Yo, we
Talk to me.
reached 200.
This is my 200 dance. I don't know what it looks like
that
on the
means-
outside, but it inside.
We'll see on the playback.
on the inside, I feel amazing.
Does it feel Uncle Vinny-ish?
I can't wait until we're like, yo, we are 200,000.
Listen, guys.
Anenzeli, guys. Yo.
And we're gonna be those people that give back, and more than the give
I'm
back.
not.
That
Taking the shine and running. Running.
we're
Gonna
asking.
give back.
We're
No.
asking. We have to give back. I gotta give another.
Give back nothing. I do nothing.
I'll help y'all out. We will give back. So do the things. Let's share. Let's get to the, like, come through also. Like, I don't want people to be shy. Like, you don't have to know us. Like, you don't have to.
We'll know
us
them
to
here.
come. We'll know you when you get here, and your red flags and your stuff. So we'll know you when you get here. So don't be shy. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You do the most.
I'll try a little bit.
We
A
out.
little bit. Cheers, guys.